Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, in one of our videos, I had explained to you the ongoing supremacy war in Azimio la Umoja from Western region between the DAP Kenya party and the ODM party. Because in one side, we have ODM interest being presented by Governor Oparanya, zenye zinakinzana na zile interest za DAP party, hii ya Wamunyinyi, but the real owner of this party ni Eugene Wamama. So this one is a state-sponsored project. And after Raila Amolo Odinga having a meeting with the members of parliament in Kakamega County, they all agreed that they are going to defect from their specific political party and join ODM party, then get direct nomination ticket. Wako nazo kwa mfuko. So it happened. We have some people who had defected from ANC party to DAP party. They again had to defect from DAP to ODM. We have those who have been in Jubilee. They were again forced to defect from Jubilee to ODM party. So after Raila Amolo Odinga achieving his goal in Kakamega County, the DAP party leadership has come out to complain that they had not struck a deal, any deal, with the ODM leader to do with the kind of zoning they have talked about. Because with the ODM, they said that they have agreed that ODM is going to take over Kakamega, Vihiga, and Busia. Then DAP party is going to be left with the Bungoma and Trans Nzoia. But DAP party has come out clear to say that they were not consulted and there is no kind of zoning that they have agreed to. So for them, they believe that they are going to field candidates in each and every position across the Western region. Now, the same story has been published by Citizen Digital, and we are going to go through it. Then again, we will give our views. But before we go into that, a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, this is what has been published by Citizen Digital with the headline, DAP K denies striking zoning agreement, deal with the ODM in Western region. And according to this story, the Democratic Action Party Kenya, DAP K, has dismissed reports alleging that the outfit has reached a zoning agreement with the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, for fielding candidates in Western Kenya. According to the Wamunyinyi-led party, DAP K has not linked any subsequent agreement with the ODM despite recently joining Raila Odinga's Azimio la Umoja. While we were working with our partner, this is now according to DAP party, all agreements shall be made public by the party itself. As a party, we believe in democratic competition and complementing each other within Azimio and not being curtailed by anyone in pursuing the common goal, DAP K said in a statement on Thursday evening. They goes on to say, DAP K will field candidates in all the seats across the country except the presidency, where we are supporting the Azimio candidate Raila Odinga. The party has official ways of communicating to the public, not through third party. The statement followed a report that ODM chief Odinga had linked a gentle agreement with DAP K that would see the two parties field individual candidates in their respective stronghold in Western Kenya. Under the agreement, DAP would retain the Bungoma and Trans Nzoia base, while ODM will field candidate in Vihiga and Kakamega. Pia Busia iko hapo. DAP K aspirant eyeing elective seat in Butere, Nabakolo, Kwisero, Lurambi, Matungu, Lugari, and Ikolomani would allegedly also be allowed to defect to ODM, where they will be issued with direct nomination ticket. No, watu wa ODM, they are very clever. So that is the story. DAP party has not agreed to zoning. And for them, they believe that they are going to field candidate in each and every seat within Western. I don't know why they are mainly focusing in Western region. Now, we all understand that DAP party is not Wafula Wamunyinyi's party. This is a government project, a state-sponsored project through CS Eugene Wamalwa, who is the current patron of this party. There's nothing Wafula Wamunyinyi can do in DAP party without Eugene Wamalwa information. So kuna watu wamekuwa wakisema DAP party inaongozwa na Eugene Wamalwa. No. The real leader in DAP party is Eugene Wamalwa. And this party came in to checkmate for the Kenya party from the time Senator Masika Wetangula refused to work with the ODM party. But ODM is learning that in as much DAP party came in to checkmate Ford Kenya, the real issue is that this party is now attracting more numbers in Western region because of the fear of some leaders to going into nomination in ODM party. So DAP party can just repeat what NS party did in Western to take over the seat, and ODM itabaki labda na kiti ya ugavana pale. So this is the truth. And because of this, that is why there is the competing interest between DAP party and the ODM party, represented by Eugene Wamalwa through Wafula Wamunyinyi, and we have Governor Oparanya who is standing firm to secure the support of ODM and the position of ODM within Western region. So there is internal fighting within these two parties. But one good thing for Raila Amolo Odinga, in his own wisdom, he moved with the speed to go and convince any member of parliament who had already defected to DAP party to come to ODM, being promised a direct nomination. So wako na hizo ticket tiyari. And there's nothing they can fear to go through the process of maybe nomination. Washapata. So in as much DAP party is going to make a lot of noise, Raila Odinga has already solved the problem in his ODM party. Watu watarudi kwa DAP. That's the truth. So watu wa DAP watafuta njia zingine if they will have other candidates to fill in those areas, or restrain from coming to Kakamega, Vihiga, and Busia, then concentrate in Bungoma and Trans Nzoia. Because the moment they will come and fill other candidates within these other areas, then your ODM has already taken. Then ODM will be forced to fill candidates in Bungoma and Trans Nzoia. So in as much they will make noise, they will not fill candidates in these areas. ODM has taken care of the interests of these leaders by giving them the ticket. So sometimes we need to be smart in this politics. And I ask myself a question. If DAP party want to grow, they should not focus only in Western region. And someone advised this one, had advised through the comment section. We have other people who sent me message through my WhatsApp number. Let them field candidate across the entire country. We have so many lawyers in Nandi and the whole of Rift Valley, where ANC got some seats, work on a good number of MCS in Rift Valley. Why can't DAP go for that? Because they are coming out as a lawyer party. Let them go for those seats. Let them field candidates everywhere across the entire country. wanaweza bahatika the same way Senator Wetangula was doing. Because Ford Kenya party had even members of parliament from Nyanza region. And hizo Luo, Nyanza and Kisii walikuwa na watu. Because they were working with the ODM party. So those people who are not happy with the ODM, but still they believe they want to support Raila Odinga, they were going to Ford Kenya party. Let them learn that trick and they can survive. But if they want to keep on making noise in Azimio, I don't think if it is going to be good for them. Because it will reach a time, watafinywa tu. Because this is a state-sponsored project. And one thing about this is that DAP party will end the same way UDF party ended after 2013 general election. Ile yenye Mudavadi alikuwa nayo. The main job for UDF was to try and deny some votes from Raila Amolo Odinga. And yes, Mudavadi managed to get 480,000 votes, close to 500,000 votes. And for a repeat of election, Raila only needed 80,000 votes in 2013. So after this 2020 general election, I can assure you that will be the end of DAP party. The same people who sponsored it, they are going to make sure that they are killing that party. That is the real truth. That's why they will not allow DAP party to sprout and have and attract more numbers within Western or any other area, especially from Western region. So if CS Eugene Wamala had interest to use DAP party after this election, or whoever be Wafula Wamunyinyi, the only thing they need to do is what Musalia Mudavadi did. Just go and form your own political party. Stop focusing on government project. Then from there you can grow and negotiate. But if you want to use this party, he will not succeed because already there is competing interest between Oparanya, CS Eugene Wamala. Oparanya wants ODM to be strong so that in the near future he can have chances to lead ODM after Raila Odinga. But CS Eugene Wamala wants DAP party to grow so that he can have high chances of bargaining power in any other realignment that will come from 2027 going forward. That is his focus. But the problem, he wants to use a project. It cannot work. So, I think Azimio la Umoja, in their own wisdom, they will look for a way to settle down this issue between Oparanya and CS Eugene Wamala. Not even Wamunyinyi. Wamunyinyi ukimwona pale anaongea the mind and the brain of CS Eugene Wamala. But still there are other people who believe that because President Uhuru Kenyatta is supporting Raila Odinga, he would not want ODM to have supermajority. He wants to control. And for him to control, he will need, anataka kupunguza makali ya ODM party by sponsoring these other chamas. So that, these political parties will be listening to President Uhuru Kenyatta. And in that way, Raila will always consult the president. Because in the National Assembly and in the Senate, they will have numbers. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.